Chat, what's going on, chat? You live, chat. What's up?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins to the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone in.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Robinson. And he works free. And now the rookie's free. He may go. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 70 yards. And the Falcons use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Ready. Check, smash. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 9, he got 8, and that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. They'll run for it with Robinson, and he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute.
but that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Rolling to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will make this a 9-point lead. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
After one, it's 9-0. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a 1st down.
Well, now they'll try the end around. 2 yards on the pickup
What was
there.
that?
2nd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down and 8. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 27 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Oh, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game.
Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Robinson up the middle. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Ritter with it after the play fake. That one deep for London.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion to kick. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Play action. Now Jackson. This one into the hands of Aguilar. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now Jackson on 1st down. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Ritter backed up in his end zone. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Ready.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Smash. Smash. Ready.
Back to throw. Ritter. Looking there for points, but intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen.
Damn, chat.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just
Good
their
defense.
first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball
Good defense. Good defense.
but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That is
Good
caught. It's Bateman for a Raven
Damn, chat.
touchdown.
I should have got it.
Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ritter back to throw. That is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
52 blaster. Set cut.
They'll give it to Patterson.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Lawfully hurt.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2nd down and 6 now. Ritter.
And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Come on.
2nd and 5.
560. Set.
Robinson with another carry.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Cheetah, cheetah. Hey.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Set.
Patterson. Touchdown, Falcons.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. It's Jackson.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up.
Clear, Chad. I was supposed to grab it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go, Chad. Let's go, Chad. We not playing. That's a W. Game 1, that's a W. That's how we do it, Chad.
It was him. He did it. I've never even eaten that goofy goober. Yeah. Well, looks like we got ourselves a double bait.
And that was a close call.
That's what I got.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California.
Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
It's game number 2, chat. Let's get it.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Ready?
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Ready?
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
They're going for this. Here's Ritter.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. On the give, here's Robinson.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the
I feel
41.
bad for Squidward, yo.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. Pretty decent gain.
Yeah,
Here now, 2nd and 4.
that's wild.
Ritter going to change it up.
Ready?
2nd and 4.
Rolling to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 of the 21. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Ritter to throw it.
And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Watch out now. 52.
Second down throw coming for Ritter.
Complete. Smith has it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready. Black block. Opposite. Green. Check pinch.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Now they'll send Kupp in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On 1st down, Ritter.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Steps away. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yards.
Mr. Picks, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Kyle Pitts, 28 yards. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
A Ritter's throw there taken in by Smith.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Second and 7.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They'll come up second and 7.
On the toss, here's Robinson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
From 13 yards out.
And the Falcons add 6 to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
That's the wrong interception, guys.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. From the 50, it's Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now. Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
2nd and 10.
Now Stafford. It's complete to Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Monday.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Accelerating, and off he goes.
And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
On the ready.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
55 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ready.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
12, 10. Ready?
Ritter with it after the play fake.
They'll roll him out right.
This pass is caught by London.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, it's a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Second and 10 now. It's Ritter.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Ritter from the gun. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Stafford here.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Off of play action, here's Stafford.
That is caught. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Davis Allen
from a yard out.
And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop?
Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey.
Toss play to Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Let's go.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far,
Get the pig.
time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers. Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Ready?
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 73 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. This is 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a win here for the Falcons, and the man leading the charge was their quarterback, Charles. That's Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So that's a wrap for Charles.
About to play the 3rd game. My last one. I won the first one. Second one. We're gonna try to win the last one. Let's go, chat. Let's lock in.
Cheated? Hold on there, Baldy. No problem. What, you think this is a game of kickball on the playground? You never had a chance to defeat me, fool. And you know why?
Because you cheated?
No, not because I cheated, because I'm an evil genius.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Do a lot of comparison in 5 seconds. If I learned anything during that time, that you are who you are.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take this all the way down to the 30.
Chat, I don't know what I just did.
So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people
All
miss
security,
on.
yo.
That's practice.
Gotta
That's
hold on
work
to the
done.
rock.
It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Oh my gosh. Chat, you saw that?
Touchdown 49ers. 39 yards. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games, is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. And the Jets have got it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On first down, right back to Hall. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
This is one that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 20.
Oh no, chat.
And as we've
Fucking
seen,
up.
points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. He's still on his feet. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle.
Yo, make him drop that, man.
Get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Good touchdown. Good touchdown.
He goes right side.
What is he doing?
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. And
You gotta score it, check.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down.
What are you throwing it?
And he's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
You already know what we doing. You already know. No surprise. Let's go.
Look to throw again here. And it's complete.
Good touchdown.
Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey there to make the
Eagles are able to add on to that lead.
Oh,
and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in.
I really gotta like lock in. Like, see what he's doing. He's trying to get the ball back. Flag, thank you.
And the Jets have got it. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
I know it. I know it. It's okay. I know it.
Direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Wilson. There's a short
good catch. Good catch.
So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. They go play action with Wilson.
Touchdown.
And that is incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
I was supposed to catch that.
Kick is up and through. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take it.
Yo, we can't let this happen, yo.
Still going inside the 30.
That's crazy. He's doing what he's supposed to do, but like, kickoff. What are y'all doing?
Because he's a special returner. He has to.
Oh, they flip it
Then
to
he
the
blocked.
kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is
Yo, you over here shuffling and shit. Follow him.
fake extra point works to extend the
Chad, this might be game, bro.
So now
I'm just giving him
teams out there as they'll try to
points.
duplicate what they just
It's
saw.
not good.
And
Look, he almost made me fumble.
field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
He almost made me fumble again, Chad.
One kickoff return in one direction for a touchdown, and the other one, they almost broke going back the other way.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I knew it.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Good route.
He's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Come on, Jets. Let's go.
To throw is Wilson.
Cook him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's over.
Here's another one intercepted.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. So,
Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense.
It's over, Chad.
The takeaways. 2 interceptions.
I'm making too many mistakes right now.
They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Buying time to his left.
I knew he was going to run with that pill.
He'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Purdy to throw it on first down.
Watch the middle. Good job, good job, good job.
Down he goes.
Good job.
Franklin Myers showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Now Purdy. Forced out to his left.
Come on, get him. Good job, good job.
On his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Watch the run.
Throw, Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The offense staying
You know what he
out
said,
there.
man. Let's do our job.
On 4th and 10.
Let's do our job.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Why?
And they get him
Oh
down to
my
about 14
goodness.
across the
Guys,
40-yard
tackle.
line.
Tackle.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first
Damn.
down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Yo, make him drop it. Don't just tackle. Make him drop that, man.
Timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Purdy.
Jets. Screen.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off.
32. Come on.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball and making
That's
sure
what I'm
you get
talking
back
about.
within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work
Good
on
job,
all the
good
time,
job.
they're there for a
4th
reason.
and 6, guys.
Get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Turnovers. I can work with that.
And they turn it over.
I can work with that.
For it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Flush to his right.
And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try
Let's
and
get the ball back, guys.
board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
Get the ball back.
Looking at
Come
it
on.
with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers.
Let's play defense, guys. Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready
Ain't
to
worried
start
about
their
nothing.
next
Let's go.
drive.
They
Play
start near
defense. Play
midfield
football.
following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Let's play some football. Let's go.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
Next play. Next play. Next play.
First down.
Well, for teams
play,
that like
next
to play
play.
man coverage, running corner routes
Next
can
play.
be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes
He's wide
It's
open.
complete. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but
I don't know why they celebrating. They losing.
I think it's time to erase that play from
Like,
the
he don't
call
even
sheet.
respect
I guess they figure with the big lead they can
kick
experiment
return.
a little
He go.
bit.
Get the ball.
Just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And that's why you have your hands.
They don't respect us right now. And I don't blame them.
And let's face it, it was executed well.
Let's lock
it wasn't
in.
a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
He could have caught that. That was a good throw, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
There you go.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Oh, the ball! I pressed the button. I pressed it, man. Come on, don't.
Second down. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Like, yo.
They're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That's not too far, man. That's not too far. That's in his reach.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe
that's in his reach.
Instead of trying to get it all back in one shot,
You gotta go for it. You're losing already.
try and get
So
it
go.
back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Good catch. Thank you. Thank you.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets get a bit closer.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case,
You gotta go
based
for
on
it.
the
Come on.
matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and
Gotta
found
go
him for
for
a
it.
touchdown.
Wilson going to throw for it.
Good
And
catch.
he is going to get in there for the 2 points
Catch.
to make this a 12-point game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some
Good kick, good kick.
as well as a big body
Good
to keep
kick.
people away from the football.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone.
Let's get the
for a
ball
touchback
back. Let's
here.
go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
Good job, good job.
Down. McCaffrey on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They need a crafty
It's money
play
down,
call
guys.
here.
Let's go.
14
It's money
yards
down.
is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Oh, he just got head time.
Before they reach the 50. Able to convert
Next play, next play.
14, a terrific play call.
Next play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
4th down, 4th down.
As he gets this down to the 45.
It's 4th down.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
Let's go. Stop him. Right here, right now. Right here, right now.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Give to Hall running right. Shoves him away. He's the bulldozer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ball again. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 29 yards. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off,
Chat, I almost had to
they need
pick.
the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Get him, Chat.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Purdy looking to throw. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Good job, Jets.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hit and dropped behind the line by Dre Greenlaw. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st down, Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Good job, O-line.
And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do. But I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man,
Guys, no touchdowns. No touchdowns.
I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Let's get them.
Get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still trail by 1.
Good job. Because he almost got that shit
And a
again.
nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good shot. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Got to figure now after getting that turnover.
Yo, chat, I clearly won that game. It was 31-30. Y'all see how I made the comeback? I'm going to end the stream. So we basically won the last game. You know? Took the, whatchamacallit? I think I won the first game, lost the second game, won the third game. Appreciate you guys supporting. I'll see you guys on the next stream.